Hey everybody, from Chapman Stadium, Skelly Field, Cade McFarland alongside Christy Maria. Oh, the off season is over, my friends. How good does it feel to be here on this turf where Bixby and Owasso are going to square off in what they're calling the Battle of the Burbs. Doesn't roll off the tongue quite like Backyard Bowl, but still, not bad. They've got corporate sponsorship. I mean, look, and there are so many storylines coming out our ears. Great players to talk about in this matchup. But can you think of a better way to start this season? No. One of the most highly anticipated, certainly I think the most highly anticipated high school football season here in Green Country that I can remember in 15 years of covering high school football here, because Bixby moves up from 6A2, where they won 7 of the last 8 state titles, to 6A1. We all know they belong. If they're not the best team out of the bunch, they're going to be certainly really, really close. And we get a chance now to see. Bill Blankenship told Bill Haston a few months back, welcome to the SEC. Yeah, I mean, that's what this is. The top 5 teams in the state, all right here in our area, they're going to face each other 9 times, and it starts right here, right now.
It's not like Bixby has been any stranger to beating 6A1 teams in the last few years. No. They've gone up and taken them on. Now, when I talked to Lauren Montgomery, he mentioned this. You know, you have a full season of them now. You have coaches, a lot bigger coaching staffs than 6A1 that are taking a look at them for a whole season. Every week is an opportunity for one of those big teams to beat you, rather than giving everything you've got to beat one of those big teams. How does Bixby fare? Do they make it to 50, or do they stop at 49 in their first game in 6A1? I mean, you were talking about so many storylines. That's one of my favorites, is that Bixby finally, gets that call to 6A1. I don't think they ever really had a chip on their shoulder because people, discounted them because they were in 6A2. But you get a chance to prove yourself and make that win streak counter go up to 50 in your first game in 6A1.
It's a state record 49-game winning streak. You can get it to 50 in this spot against this team.
Guys,
what an incredible way to start their run in Class 6A1. For Owasso, how interesting is this storyline? Cole Adams is going to be the best player on the field tonight, right? Wide receiver for Owasso on his way to Alabama. We can't wait to watch him. The guy who was throwing him passes last year is now on the other side in this matchup. Austin Havens, who started the last couple of years at Owasso, has transferred to Bixby. Mason Willingham, the guy who finished the playoff game for Owasso, the loss to Broken Arrow 1 year ago, he comes in and he's the starter for the Rams. That's interesting. I mean, I just mentioned Cole Adams. I mean, there's so many great players. We saw the scrimmages last week. Bixby certainly looked the part. Did they give up a point all night long?
Not that I ever saw.
I don't think they did. Obviously, they were hitting people, and the defense looked really, really good. And I thought Owasso looked really good in their scrimmage as well. They, Cole Adams sat out, but I thought the line play was good. And it's a young team, but I like the way they approached that thing. I think Bill Blankenship did as well. I think we're just going to have 2 really fine teams on the field here tonight.
You got Cole Adams going to Alabama on one side. You got the Haas twins going to Arkansas on the other. You have Luke Haas, who's a 4-star prospect, tight end. Doesn't matter who's throwing to him. He can bully you over. His brother Dylan, who plays as a wideout, he's going to be playing defense for Arkansas next season. But, they're on the other side. You have some star power that are going to be in some Power 5 schools. Now you have 3 guys that are going to be in SEC schools all on the same field. That's awesome.
We have a fantastic season ahead of us. I can't wait for all of it, but this is the absolute perfect way to get it started. We cannot wait. We're live at 5, 6, and Chris will be here at 10 o'clock. Bixby versus Owasso, Battle of the Burbs, the high school football season kicking off right here at Chapman Stadium. We'll talk to you soon.